Hi and welcome to my channel. So having the opportunity to work from home is one of the best things that can happen to you. And look, many companies are increasingly realizing that actually you don't need people that are degree holders to be able to be productive, to be able to be efficient, which means that many of these work from home jobs are very highly paid, but yet you require no degree, most of the times no experience, and no prior knowledge of it whatsoever, but they are very, very highly paid. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a media giant that most of us know about, and that is Netflix. So Netflix, has got an amazing opportunity now where they are recruiting customer service representatives. And look, they're paying between $35,000 and $50,000. And this is for entry level participants, entry level workers with zero experience whatsoever, and like I've said, no degree. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate your time. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you what the requirements are for this position, who they are looking for, and how you should apply. How should you position yourself for success so that you're one of those chosen? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do want to hit subscribe right now, turn on that notification button so you're the first person to be notified every single time when I drop a new video on here. And look, one of the reasons I love these work from home jobs is because you don't actually need to worry about, say, visas, geographical boundaries. You've got kids, transportation. Do you need a car? So they end up saving you a lot of money. They're not only saving you money, but look, the employers also are preferring the work from home, workers, because they are having to spend less money. They're not spending money on, kitchen facilities, office, all those things are very expensive. Because if you're thinking of a company like Netflix that currently has 12,800 employees. Yes, Netflix is a multi-billion pound company. In fact, in the last valuation, I think Netflix was worth about $48 billion. And so they have 12,800 employees. And most of these employees actually work from home. Very few of their employees go to the office. So you can be one of these people. And if you've been watching Netflix, you've been watching, all those movies or TV programs or documentaries or whatever it is you're watching on there, why haven't you considered actually being one of the employees? And before I get started into the juice, I have a newsletter where I send information about the best work from home opportunities, the best side business opportunities, how to make more money, and just career progression opportunities. If you're somebody who's keen on moving to the UK, I also provide a lot of information on my channel about different opportunities to move to the UK from overseas. Because look, when you're in the UK, you have access to most of these online opportunities. Some of them are limited to only people that are in the UK, for example, or US or Canada or whatever. Others are open to everybody from around the world. So if you want to know, and you're from a particular country, you want to know what sort of work from home jobs you can have, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be able to reply to that. But most importantly, I have a newsletter where I can send that information every time I get it directly to your inbox, those opportunities directly to you, so that you never miss out. So if you check the comment section below, you can drop your name and email and you're part of my newsletter. And then once I find those amazing high paying opportunities, I send directly to your inbox so that you never miss out and you're never relying on the YouTube algorithm to be like, oh, is this good for Melvis? Should we show Melvis this? Should I click on this? And all of that. But it comes directly to you. So check the comment section below. You'll see a link that I've dropped to my newsletter. Also, if you've got any private question you want to ask, you can use that newsletter because it's got all my personal details. So it's got my WhatsApp number, is also got my email address. But if you've got any general question, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll be able to answer those questions and provide more information about this. So like I've said, Netflix is, a multi-billion dollar company. So many of us watch it, we spend hours on it, but actually you can be working even while watching it. So they are currently recruiting customer service representatives. And like I've said, it's an entry level position and they're paying about $50,000, for this position. They have got other positions that are, over £100,000 each. And that is why getting these entry level positions is going to enable you in the shortest time possible to then transition to those senior jobs, because then you would have had some experience within the sector. And when I'm sharing this info, it's a stepping stone for you. It's about putting your foot into the door. It's about putting your foot in the building. You get what I mean? And then from there, you can then get into those senior positions, because some of the very senior positions that are paying over 100,000, they're also all from home. You don't need to go to any office. You can do it from anywhere in the world, because as you know, Netflix is very multicultural. They have programs from across the globe, and so they need those people that are going to represent that. If you think about like translation as well, translation services, you think about transcription services, Netflix has remote workers covering all those different sectors. So again, you can check that. So even if you're not keen on customer service representatives, which are currently massively recruiting thousands for, again, they have other roles as well that they are constantly and always recruiting for. So just put yourself forward, and that's all you need. So let's talk about requirements. What are the requirements that are needed for this job? By the way, in case you're watching this, you're wondering who I am. So my name is Melvis. I live here in England. So I'm based in the UK. I work as an advanced nurse practitioner, and I do support people that want these work from home jobs, side hustle ideas, career progression here within the UK, wanting to move to the UK. So you have access to, most of those opportunities. I can support with that. So I have a private coaching program. If you check the about section of this channel or the description box below, you're going to see more info to my private coaching program. Once you join, then you get that individualized, that tailored, and that personalized support that you need, deserve in order to succeed, excel, thrive, and to get your dream job wherever it is that you are and wherever it is that you want. And I can give you that advice as well, depending on your experience that you've already got, on what else you can do, what's the next best thing that you can do. And look, it's just amazing having these opportunities. Knowing what to do, how to go about it is what we all really, really need. So let's talk about what they need. What are they looking for? What does Netflix want you to have in order to get this job? It's not really much. So you need to be an adult, so over the age of 18. That's ideal. And then in terms of qualifications, you don't need to have a degree, but you do need to have obviously that GCSE, your A level, so advanced level education, which is the qualification that you get just before you go to university. Because when you have that, they know that you're able to read, write. Obviously, you need to be literate to be able to do some of these jobs. So again, that's really the criteria that they want. Where you're resident, it really doesn't matter. They also want you to have some level of Microsoft, skills and all of that. But in terms of qualifications, that's what you need. In terms of skills and experience, knowledge, you don't need any prior experience. But obviously, having that customer service experience is going to be an added advantage, which means that you're going to end up earning a lot more, and you have higher chances of being successful if you've already got any experience within customer service, working across any sector whatsoever. That's what they've said. And then also, they are looking for excellent communication skills. Communication is a key skill for customer service jobs, because you're going to be communicating with their customers, their clients. They're going to be contacting you for support, so you need to be really polite, you need to be calm, you need to know exactly how to support them, because Netflix says that they want to be a top, on everybody's mind. And being top means that you need to provide the best customer service as well. So those are the skills that they want from you. They want you to be able to work independently really well, but also as part of a team. So again, these are all tips for your CV, which means if you're applying, that's what your CV should be reflecting. Those are the skills that you need to be including on your CV, so that when they look at it, they're like, oh my goodness, Melvis, you're exactly who we need. You're exactly what we want. And look, if you've got experience, obviously you're going to have that added advantage because you already know what it is. Also, if you've used any customer service, customer management software, it's going to be an added advantage. Again, you need to make sure that you're aware of what those are. There are many free ones online. You can check and practice, and that's going to help you. By the way, if you're watching this and you're thinking, always how to apply, where do I go? Just go to the good old Google and put Netflix jobs. Look, a whole list of jobs will come up, and then you can see there's customer service ones, there's some that are for transcription, there's some that are very senior positions, very highly paid. But the truth is, there are jobs there for everybody. So the easy thing is just to go onto Google, put Netflix jobs, and all of them are going to come up. And then those customer service ones are entry level jobs, which means that even if you don't require experience, you can still apply, but the starting salary is about $50,000. And then as you gain more experience within the industry, within the company, within the sector, you can then progress to more senior levels. Also, if you've already got current experience within customer service, you can go for more senior positions that are paying 80,000. Some are paying over 100,000. But obviously, like I've said, you require experience for those ones that pay over $100,000, And one of the things really that I like about work from home jobs and American companies is that they tend to pay a lot more, which is something that I like. The UK companies do have work from home jobs, but many of them pay about, maybe 25,000 or so, which if you try to convert the currencies, it may not be too bad. But personally, most of the work from home jobs that I do are with American based companies, even though I'm resident in the UK. And that's because, they tend to pay a lot more money, even though it takes me extra work initially learning the systems and knowing what they need. But once I've done that, I earn a lot more money from them than I would with UK based companies. So it's like having the best of both worlds. So you're living in the UK, you have the advantages of living in the UK, such as free healthcare, free education, and things like that. But you're able to work with an American company and still have the advantages of the high pay, but you don't have the other disadvantages where, healthcare, safety, and all of that. So that's what I do personally. All my work from home jobs, I don't do any that are UK based. I only do the American ones, again because of the high pay. So, but it's up to you. I do share all different opportunities here, both UK companies as well as US ones. So it's up to you which one you choose, and what the requirements are as well is going to matter. So you want to make sure that you're checking that Netflix, jobs. It's really simple. Put that on Google and it's going to pop up, and then you can go through the different vacancies that they have and then follow the prompts, obviously, that come naturally from any job advert, and you can apply. Again, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. Some of the jobs will say that you don't need to be in, wherever it is, but most of the jobs are, they just need somebody, especially these entry level jobs. And the pay is still really good, because imagine that if you are, I don't know, back home, for example, or you're not yet in the UK, or you don't have a job. Imagine what it would mean having one of these remote jobs that is paying you $50,000. That's a lot of money. That is, it's more than, a nurse, for example, working full time here in the UK. But it's about being able to manage those different opportunities, manage them properly, manage them well. That ultimately is going to make a massive difference. So again, check out these opportunities. They're great, they're fantastic. Again, it's customer service, so you'll be responding to the phone calls, you'll be responding to emails, supporting clients. It's not really a complex job, as long as you can have excellent communication skills, excellent interpersonal skills. That's really all you need. And Netflix also comes with loads of advantages. Many of their jobs have like private healthcare insurance, which is amazing. They've got their own private pension, which again is very good. Apart from the high pay and a lot of money that you'll be making, there are many other advantages. Holiday pay as well, private pensions. Again, like I said, private insurance is something that is massive, because you know that you're working. Not only are you being paid a lot, but you also have a future where you know that, okay, you're going to have a good, a good safety net when it is needed. So do apply. If you've got any questions, like I've said, leave them in the comment section below. I do offer support through my private coaching program if you need that individualized, that tailored, and that personalized support. But simply check on their website and apply for those jobs, and then wait for the feedback and the next steps, and they'll be able to walk you through the different, next steps that they need. They can also advise on other opportunities that are available, which you can see as well. And then as you gain that experience, you can then progress to more senior levels. So again, do share this with anybody that you know that can benefit from this, because it doesn't matter where they are, obviously, in the world, but it can be really, really helpful doing this work from home jobs. I say that because I have seen the advantages firsthand. And like I say, I do quite a few different work from home opportunities, and I know how much I make from these other jobs. So I don't do any extra hours, in my own main job that I do as a nurse practitioner. All the extra hours that I do are in things outside of nursing from my own home, because I don't want to have to worry about childcare again, transportation, and all of that. It's already enough doing that full time. But in my extra time, I want to do something from the comfort of my home, so I can spend more quality time with my kids and just be home more and be able to chill out as well without traveling and all that. So if this is what you want, please, please do consider this opportunity with Netflix, because it is fantastic, which is why I'm sharing and insisting that you do implement, and not only watch the video and be like, Melvis, can you send me the link to the Netflix job, because I don't know where to find it. Look, if you're watching this on YouTube, then yes, you're able to find it, because if you go to Google, yes, if your phone has YouTube, like I've said, then you can go to Google and just put Netflix jobs. It's really simple. That's all you need to put. And then all the opportunities come up. You go through them, scan through them, check through the vacancies, see whether you meet the criteria for that particular one. And then you simply go ahead and apply. And they'll be in contact with you to tell you about the next stages, the next level, and what else you need to do in order to progress to the next stage. And before you know it, you could be earning $50,000 or more. How amazing is that? Without any degree, any experience, any prior knowledge of it whatsoever. And they'll teach you everything that is needed. That's one thing that many of these companies are really good at. They'll teach you everything. They'll provide the software, provide the equipment that you need for work, but all you need to do is show up. And the hours are flexible. Netflix has said these hours are completely flexible, which means you work when, the main things that you should do the work, but it's flexible hours. So because obviously it's from home, which means that if somebody needs help, whenever it is, you've got to be available to provide that support. That's all they care about. So again, thank you for watching. I do hope you found this helpful. Do watch other videos that I've done on the channel about other different opportunities. Some of the opportunities are more sector related, sector specific. So for example, you're in healthcare, there are more healthcare opportunities. You're in finance opportunities. So some of these opportunities are more generic, like this one from Netflix. Doesn't matter what experience you've got, because customer service is customer service basically. So do check those other videos and make sure that you're putting yourself forward. You are not left behind. You're not limiting your opportunities. You're not watching this and thinking, Mel, I don't think this is for me. No, if you've got questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be able to provide more information and more support for you. Thank you.